Hi friends, how you doing? We're still on order of operations and today is order of operations 4. Please like and subscribe, share. I've got loads more to give and to share with you all on my channel. Right, let's get started. So we're still doing BODMAS basically, or BIDMAS, whichever one resonates with you. Okay, so in my previous video I said this dot you can see, or point, is not a decimal point, so it's just a multiplication. So some textbooks like to use dot instead of actually writing down the multiplication side. So in BODMAS or in BIDMAS, multiplication comes before subtraction. So 2 times 2 is 4, and then we bring down the rest. 4 subtract 4, that's 0. And then we deal with bracket first. 5 minus 5 is 0. Bring down the rest. 6 minus 4 is 2. 2 plus 0, and that's 2. Question 2a. So I'm just going to use that to indicate that that's multiplication. So we just do 10 times 3 times 10 is 30. So there are two ways basically. You could just have 30, okay, so 30 over 9, and then you simplify and you'll have 10 over 3, which further gives us, if we want to change it to mixed fractions, 3 wholes and 1/3. Or you could simplify this first. So 3/9 is the same thing as 1/3, and then times by 10, and that brings you to 10 thirds. And then you can simplify or change into mixed fractions. So 3 wholes, 1/3. So whichever method you go with, still get you the answer. So I'm just going to flip the page a little gently. So if you look here, I'll multiply straight through to get 39. Or you could simplify first, and then you get 10 thirds. At the end of the day, you get the same answer. That's the beautiful thing about mathematics. Okay, so this is multiplication. Let's just have that stabilize a bit. There we are. So 10 times 3 is 30. Subtract 9, and we've got 21. And here we're on question 3. So we've got 8 subtract 3 over 9 at 10, we've got 19. And then, so the usual method, if you remove 1 whole from 8, you were left with 7 wholes. Now that 1 whole that we removed, cut it down into 19 little portions and remove 3 from it, you were left with 16. So 16 out of 19. And that's our answer for that. And then question 3b. So this is, so we've got exponent here. So 1 to the power of 3, and that is just basically you saying 1 times 1 times 1, and that just gives you 1. So 1 to the power of 3 is 1 over 7, and add 7 to that. You just end up with 7 wholes, 1/7. Okay, let's look at question 4a. So you deal with the numerator first. 3 add 10, and that is 13. And in the denominator, 8 subtract 1. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that wasn't visible. There we go. Yeah, 8 subtract 1, and that's 7. And we can change that to mixed fraction if we please. So that will be 1 wholes, 6/7. Okay. let's go on to question 4b. So on 4b, so again, that dot there is representing multiplication. So 6 times 8 is 48. So what we're trying to do is to follow the BODMAS again, so 48 there, and divided by 9. So if we carry on, 48 add 4, and we've got 52 out of 9. And if you please, you can change it to mixed fraction. So 5 times 9 is 45, so we'll have 5 wholes, and then we've got 7 ninths. Okay, and we're on 5a, same as the others. Go 4, subtract 1, and that's 3 tenths. Then multiply it by, remember we said that dot there is multiplication, 5. So you'd have 15, because 3 times 5 is 15 tenths, and we can simplify by having it as 5, and that should be, because we're using 5, so 15 divided by 3, so 5 into 15 is 3, 5 into 10 is 2, and that's the same thing as 1 1/2. And finally, so again, that dot there is multiplication. We've got this 1 plus 1 to the power of 3 is 1 times 1 times 1, and that's just 1, and times by 2. And then we'll do the multiplication side first. 1 times 2 is 2, and this one comes down here, 1 plus 2, and we've got 3 as our final answer. Right, that brings us to the end of order of operation 4. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.